What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Wisco guys. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Auxtio lights that I've had in here for about a year. So this is the 1 year review / anniversary that I've had the Auxtio lights in this vehicle. If you haven't followed the channel and this is your first video that you've seen on Auxtio lights with my Ford Ranger, 2019 Ford Ranger is what this is. We pretty much redid the lighting system with all Auxtio products. I first did the fog lamps in a yellow 3K fog lamp, and then from there we did the switchback bulbs for the blinkers, marker lamps. And then Auxtio liked that video so much, we actually did low beams, high beams. We also did the rear. We did the cargo lamp system up there, and we also did the marker lamps as well too, along with the other marker lamps here in the front. If you haven't already, definitely go down below in the description, click Auxtio and see which bulbs work for you. They have many different bulbs from many different makes and models, so definitely go down below and check out the bulbs that will work for your vehicle. Once you get to the checkout, use discount code the Wisco guys. I'll put it on the screen here, the Wisco guys, at the time of checkout, and you'll receive 15% off. And once you do this, it'll be instant. It'll show right there, 15% off your whole order. So definitely take advantage of that. We're gonna go over the bulbs that I have in the vehicle and how they've been over the last year of being in the vehicle. So, like I said, Auxtio liked the videos so much that we were doing that they sent out a bunch of lights for it, but we did the low beams and high beams, and I tell you what, these things are bright. I'm in a lit shop right now and they're lighting up the lit shop. So the low beams are definitely perfect, along with the fog lamps. So these are their 65K series LED bulbs. On the website there, you can find them underneath the Ranger tab, and they might even work for other makes and models as well too. So here, if you look here, you can see we did the 65K fog lamps to match the headlights, and if you look there, we did the switchback bulbs as well too. They're a little more white than, you know, the actual headlamp, which a lot of people it annoys. It doesn't really matter to me. I just like how they're white when they're in just running light mode. You throw that blinker on and it turns orange. So I've always liked that look. So in the last year, I've driven through 100-degree heat, -40-degree weather, Fahrenheit, 100-degree Fahrenheit too, -degree weather, and just rain, snow, sleet, probably a little bit of hail. And these lights have still worked perfect. No sensitivity to heat or cold. They've worked every time, all the time. We got the high beams on. Now these are really bright at night. I love them on the road. And we'll take a little drive too, but yeah, they look so good. And they illuminate everything. I mean, you look, we're in the lit shop and it's just throwing light into the shop. They're really bright, guys. Definitely worth the money. So in doing the low beams, high beams, marker lamps, and fog lamps, I did have a fast blinker, or like a hyper blinker on the dash. Not the blinker itself, but on the dash, it did give me a hyper blinker. So Auxtio ended up sending out cannabis resistors, which I have mounted here. and I have them on both sides, but this is on the driver's side. This is the most, this is the easier side to see. So we put those on, and that eliminated the hyper blinker on the dash. Like I said, it doesn't hyper blinker on the outside, just on the dash. So we ended up putting those in. To be honest with you, I think Auxtio discontinued these for the time being, probably due to the supply chain. A lot of people tried to order them and they're no longer available. They do have other kits that are a little harder to install, but they still do have them. That was more or less a plug and play kit. So in the rear, we also put in cargo lamps, LED bulbs as well too. And I'll put in the description below all the lights that we used on this truck. I think those were 912 bulbs if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Those are really bright, lights up the whole bed at night. Those work well. All right, and then these, we put these in, and they're pretty good too. I think the angle of the bumper itself is kind of messing it up, like how the lights illuminate on it. But this is actually pretty bright at night too. So definitely, yeah, the 194 bulbs is what we got in there. Those are really good. What I have noticed, and I'll be honest with you, in the front, you know, the headlamps, they're 9005s and H11s. I could be wrong, it could be vice versa. But 9005 and H11 is what these bulbs are. In the bottom, they're H11s. They're 4 fog lamps only, and they're specific to a fog lamp. Those didn't come with resistors built into the harness. The headlamps did. So I do notice every once in a while going down the road, it'll flicker, just a little flick, like every so often, like enough to where you're like, did that just flicker? And then you don't see it again until you drive it like 4 days later and you're like, did that just flicker? So some people that would get annoying. To me, it's just like, whatever, you know, there's no resistor on those bulbs, so it's not a big deal, which it doesn't bother me. Like I said, I've been running the 65K high beam, low beam, and the 65K fog lamps. I did run the 3K fog lamps for a while. I'm actually gonna switch to them today, just to run them for a while. I wanted to switch back, I just haven't had a chance. It's been snowing like every week since frickin' November, so I just haven't had a chance. So I'm gonna switch those out real quick, and it's pretty easy. Like I said, watch the videos. I'm gonna put a playlist. I'll actually link it up in the corner right now of the playlist for Auxtio, so you guys can watch them all, see what bulbs work for you in your Ford Ranger or your vehicle that you currently have. So let's get those yellow fog lamps in. Then we'll take a drive so you guys can see the performance of the bulbs at night going down the road. Alrighty. So if you've watched the videos before, you know how to change these out. Like I said, I'll link them in the corner and in the description below of the playlist too, of the Auxtio bulbs getting installed. That's out. Alrighty, and we're in. Alrighty, so we got the 3K in, the 65K in over there. This is just give you kind of a look what the difference is. So we're gonna run the 3K for a little while, see how that looks. I'm gonna get that one changed real quick. I won't show it because I've already showed that side. Like I said, watch the videos. You'll see how to install either or. It's the same per side, but yeah. Alrighty, so I got the passenger side in. So we're 3K fog lamps and 65K up top. I think we should go for a little drive so you guys can see it at night. It's nighttime right now, and see how they perform on the road through the camera. Like I said, it might not be the best through the camera, but at least give you an idea to how bright these really are. So, all right, let's hit the road. Alrighty guys, so just going down the road right now, a little bit black. So these are the low beams. This is just the low beams. And it is a dark night tonight. So these are low beams. We're gonna hit the highs. So I mean, I can see like I said, the camera's not gonna do it justice, but I can see like probably a half a mile ahead of me. You can see the whole tree line, everything like that. It's actually pretty good. I'm impressed with these bulbs. So so I'm still on high beam. Here's low beam. Still good lighting. And right now, to be honest with you, it's raining just a little bit. So, and we got some lightning going on too, which is kind of interesting. But so here's high beams again. Boom. Low beam. And then we got fog lamp. Now these are the yellow ones, so here's just fog lamp. That's just the fog lamp, guys. There's low beam with fog lamp. So here's just fogs. That's pretty good for just fogs. There's low beams, high beams, back down to lows. Pretty good. Alrighty guys, so that's what they look like going down the road. I think they're amazing. They look pretty good. They work well, and I would recommend them to anybody. Actually, I have recommended them to friends and family. So we did in the shop here. We did one set for a coworker on their minivan, and they loved it. They were actually getting flashed all the time because they were so bright, so we had to aim them down a little bit, the headlights, which I had to do with this. I had to aim down the headlight a little bit so it wouldn't be up in people's eyes. That's one thing I had to do. But yeah, I mean, I've recommended it to my dad. So actually, we're going to be doing my dad's pickup. I'll put a picture here. 19 Ram Classic. We're going to be doing the headlights, low beams, high beams. We're going to be doing the cargo lamps, and we're going to be doing reverse lights along with license plate lights too. So we'll be doing that next weekend, and that video should be out the same weekend if I can get everything edited. Actually, it's going to be a few videos of each individual bulb, or bulb set. So definitely look out for those videos if you have a Ram 1500 and want to check out how you get those done and get those installed. So definitely watch out for that video. I think I'm just going to conclude this video. One question I asked myself: would I buy these again? And the answer is yes, and I would recommend them to anybody to put in their vehicle. Auxtio has been amazing to work with. Their quality is there. Like I said, negative 40-degree weather, 100-degree weather in the summer. So yes, in Wisconsin that's quite a flip, but it happens. So definitely subscribe to the channel. Keep up with all the updates with the Ford Ranger. We also are going to be working on my 1988 Pontiac Firebird, along with the 2000 Grand Marquis. We'll be doing a few things with that, and pretty much getting that ready for car show season. So definitely subscribe to the channel so you can keep up with the channel. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Definitely have a good day or night or whenever you're watching this. See you guys later. Bye.